an extremely disheartening story to break to you guys. This happened just today, about 8 hours or so ago, maybe 10 hours ago. There was an attack in London, and I'm going to be breaking it down here for you guys. So, New York Times says the latest in what we know and don't about the deadly attack on Wednesday in London, where a man driving a sport utility vehicle crushed panicked pedestrians on Westminster Bridge and then stabbed and killed a police officer outside Parliament. So this dude's a brutal, disgusting, savage, vile human being. And here's what they say we know. So I'm going to break this down for you guys. So currently this is the information that I have and that the public has. At least 5 people were killed, including the attacker and a police officer, and 40 were wounded in an attack in London on Wednesday, the head of London's Metropolitan Police counterterrorism unit said. So 5 dead, including a police officer, and 40 wounded. 40 wounded. I believe that's from the car. The driver of a large vehicle mowed down pedestrians on Westminster Bridge, which leads to Parliament, around 2:40 p.m. After the crash, he left the vehicle and approached Parliament, where he fatally stabbed a police officer. The police then fatally shot him. So basically, he mows down a bunch of people in this big car. Then he goes to the Parliament, and he's walking there, I think, and then he stabs a police officer dead. Then Parliament proceeded to lock down, and a search was conducted to find any other assailants in the area. And the police believe that there's only one attacker. 3 people who were run over on the bridge died. So 3 people on the bridge in which the savage human being went on a rampage running people over. And the Port of London authorities said another woman was pulled from the River Thames with severe injuries. This attacker is a brutal, disgusting savage and a vile, disgusting human being. Oh my God. My full condolences go out to all the people who unfortunately were killed by this disgusting human being. It's so upsetting to see this kind of injustice that goes on. They continue. Others injured on the bridge included 3 police officers. 3 police officers injured and several French high school students. This fucking brutal savage attacked high school students and injured them. This is one of the most disgusting human beings I've ever seen in my life. The police officer said officers had been summoned to the bridge after reports of a firearms incident, and witnesses reported gunfire near an office building for lawmakers and their staff members. The police said a full counterterrorism investigation was underway. Prime Minister Theresa May was taken from the scene in a silver Jaguar as the gunfire erupted. She later denounced, quote, the sick and depraved terrorist attack on the streets of our capital this afternoon. One of the busiest sections of London was cordoned off, and evacuated, and the Westminster station of London's subway system was closed, and additional police officers have been stationed across the capital. So what do we know? 5 people killed, including a police officer. 40 injured, including 3 police officers and 3 French high school students. Kids in high school. Here's what they say we don't know. They say the identity and motives of the attacker, although Scotland Yard officials said they believe they knew who he was. No group has so far claimed responsibility for the attack. The severity of the injuries among the 40 who were wounded in the attack. So I think originally the report was that 3 were dead. Now it's found that 5. So unfortunately the number may rise. I'm praying it doesn't. I'm praying that nobody who's injured ends up going through that. But this whole thing is so disappointing and sad and makes me weep for humanity, because the fact that a human being can be this brutal, this disgusting, this heartless, and just Such a vile human being to kill people. He literally wounded 3 high school students. High school students. This is the most brutal person that I have seen. And my condolences to those who have passed away. What's up, guys? It's Sawhill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.